All right. It's been a couple days now. I think maybe one or two of you, whoever doth have chosen to watch Miss Stream tonight, hopefully have fully recovered or are still in the process of recovering from the Lotus Eaters Live. And I thought that, yes, I did take another extended break yesterday. I thought we would get back to building the Gundam kit that I was building last week, because I am really enjoying this, and I need to do something that isn't a video game to stretch my mind a little more. So yeah, we're back to doing this. If you haven't seen the first two parts, they are also on my YouTube channel from last week. I think it was last week. Might have been the week before. You have to go and find that yourself. But yes, we're back. We're doing some more model building. We're back from model building. Welcome back if you are an welcome back if you are an avid patron of the channel. Or hello to any brand new people watching. Oh, hello, Luna. How is it going? How has your day been so far? Mine has been a relatively normal one. Just I've been very tired, almost like jet lag. Actually, you know what? I think I could perfectly describe my current feeling as jet lag, because I only got a couple hours sleep on Cameron, our social media guy's sofa on Saturday. Well, technically it was Sunday by the time I got. Technically it was Sunday by the time I got back to the his house, his sofa, I should say, after the success of our live event. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you visited that live event. If not, we are in the process of editing together the video of proceedings. So anyone who subscribes to the website will be able to watch the live event in full. Well, at least all the bits we had before some of the cameras cut out for about 10 minutes. But that's fine. We're working with it. We're working with what we got. It wouldn't be a Lotus Eaters event if things didn't go wrong a tiny amount on the technical side. But no, most of it went well. I had a good time. We all had a good time. So yeah. Now I'm in recovery mode. I'm not as tired, but I couldn't bring myself to play a video game, so I thought I'd do some mind meditation. We're going to keep building the Master Grade Oh, come on, camera. You can do it. There we go. Master Grade Extreme Strike Freedom Gundam from the Gundam Seed anime series. Is a Gundam model kit, giant mecha robot model kit, if you are not already aware. Very, very cool. Did Harry dropkick anyone? Unfortunately, he almost dropkicked Dan when Dan plaited his hair live on stage, which was completely unplanned, although Dan took great amusement in it, and I don't think Harry did. So he almost did, Luna. He was very close. He was very close to doing it. But no, Dan got away with it in the end. Right, what am I doing? I suppose I'm just going to start building, because why not? I've been looking forward to doing this for like 4 days now, so yep, I'll get to it. Oh, one moment, chat. Right. Right. Okay. Already so far, we've done the torso, the head, the arms, and the shoulder unit of the main inner frame, so the core parts of the upper body. The armor will go on separately as another stage. The instructions, for the first time in any Gundam kit I've ever built, is making me build the entire inner frame first, instead of just the inner frame of the arm, then putting the armor on the arm. It's actually making me do it in many, many different steps. So this is it's a new one for me. And unfortunately, at the end of the last stream, I'm not sure. Let me see if I get the camera to focus. You can tell. Can you sort of tell? Come on, camera. You can sort of see that little break right where my thumb is, where it's sort of bending out. I haven't been able to fix it. My super glue can't hold the piece of plastic at tension enough, so it's just going to have to stay snapped until I'm able to put the armor panels on the top of this on the top of that bit. Oh, this bloody camera! Come on! Until I can put the armor panels on top of this bit, and it will forcefully hold it closed. But that is the only thing that's gone wrong so far. I might as well begin. Right. G A G Right, so how is it going, chat? How is everyone? Have you had a good weekend? Were you at the live event? And if you were at the live event, did you have a good time? If you were not at the live event, did you do anything interesting in your own life? Well, obviously was at the live event. I was the on my feet camera guy. I was running around the event doing lots of in-person videography, which was the most tiring thing I've done in a very long time, because there was a lot to see and do. The camera is being a boomer. It's not myself. It's the camera. Can't blame it for being Japanese, but Japanese do make good cameras. Why I bought it. It's why I spent a ridiculous amount of money on this one. But no, I think this camera served me well. This is actually a much nicer camera than it deserves to be for what is essentially a webcam right now. Boxing sounds good right now. I haven't been able to go to the gym for about a week because I've had a legitimate excuse for about 5 days in a row, which has been really frustrating. Well, I guess on Saturday I was on my feet for 7 hours holding a heavy camera with a big lens and lots of kit around me. So I guess that kind of counts as it kind of counts as the gym workout I would have been doing. Is this? Yes, that's the piece. Oh, I need to clean this up first. There we go. Careful not to slice too much skin off the end of my fingers. Ow. This just did exactly what I told myself I wouldn't do. That one goes on the top. Yeah, and now A18. I'll put that one over there. A18. Right. Where is it? 18. Currently building the waist unit of this giant robot. 7 hours, no breaks. Well, technically I did have a break, but it was basically get to the venue at like 3 p.m. Set up for 2 hours with the rest of the crew, which the crew for this one were just everyone in the editing behind the scenes department. Then the hosts started showing up at about 5. I think Carl and Nick Dixon were the first few to arrive, and we had some good chats and filmed a few behind the scenes things. Lots of photos. Sophie and Bomber took lots of pics. Yes, they did. It looks like they had a lot of fun. If I had more time and had planned a hotel properly, I would have been in Swindon for all of Saturday, and I would have joined adventures from known people in the audience. But unfortunately, I was busy. What am I doing? This one. This. The mech's broken arm. Oh no! To be fair, that's when we told them to turn up, because the venue staff set up most chairs and stuff. We were just there to set up our own cameras and make sure we knew where the bars were. But for now, I'm drinking sugar-free cherry Pepsi. Why would you willingly want to stay in Swindon? Well, that's a good question. That's why I don't willingly stay in Swindon. I don't live there. I live in jolly old Reading. For a reason. Nice to work there, but I'm separating work and sleep. Work and life. Although I guess most of my life is working currently, so that doesn't... Same difference. Yeah. Right. G6. G6. Yeah, there it is at the top. The broken arm, I explained at the start of the stream, but I shall explain again. The super glue I have isn't good enough to hold the arm piece in for tension. So I'm going to when I get the armor parts out from later in the build, I will just hold them on and probably glue them in place so that it holds the tension for it instead. Again, this is only going to be displayed in a single pose on a bookshelf, so I'm not one for playing with the models when I'm finished with them. They are design things. Could live in Bath. Train ride is only 30 minutes. You know what? I haven't thought about that. At some point in the future, I do want to move out. But to be fair, living in a smaller town will suit my tastes, I think. I don't want to live in another big city or anywhere bigger than Reading. Reading's already too big. Technically, I can afford it on my Lotus Eaters bucks, my Carl Benjamin bucks. I can afford that stuff, but it's honestly matter of will and whether or not I would rather spend that money going to Japan 3 times a year or going abroad. G. Done that. G5, G4. Oh, I need the second G runner. Where has my other top G runner gone? There we go. There we go. 4 and 5. I mean, I know England, big cities. I mean, big city in England should probably refer to somewhere like Birmingham and London, Manchester. But Reading's a town. It's a big town. And I know American cities are giga metropolises, so I know it's no comparison. But yeah, no, Bath would be quite nice. Nice little homogenous part of the country, not much crime. I like the architecture in Bath. Probably why I would choose to move there. And I like baths. Like real IRL baths. I like those a lot, so you know what? I'd be happy. I think I'd be happy with that. There we go. Ugh. Honestly, it just depends. At the moment, it's more economically viable for me to stay with my father until I've saved up a bit more. Or if I stop flying to Japan, I can actually save up more money and then actually think about doing that. Renting a place, maybe. I don't know. I do need my own space, to be honest. Yes, it certainly is, Luna. Although I guess just out in America, you just have so much more space. You have so much more space for everything. What am I looking for? G6 again. Why did I put the wrong runner down? I am tired. I must be tired. No. In America, you've got a lot more space for not only the house, but the garden, the roads themselves. Oh, yeah. And you also have access to real space. Whereas instead of being able to fly to space in the United Kingdom, we get basically probably a couple days worth of NHS spending. Yes, this is why we got socialized healthcare. You got a space program. Although, admittedly, sometimes being able to be seen for serious illnesses without needing to pay like hundreds of thousands of dollars is very good. But that's only when I'm not. That's only when I'm considering the amount of taxes I would probably be not being grafted from my what's the most okay? You know what? Yeah, we got the NHS. It's good sometimes. A lot of the times it's not. But yeah. You know what? That's making me depressed. I'm going to move on from that. That's a lot of money that could be being spent on, like, fixing everything else in this country. I don't know. The NHS is good, but it's also massively corrupt and wastes so much of its budget. Yeah. I've heard stories of the American medical insurance industry and how it's, well, it being an industry is already a bit of a, that's already a bit of a shady subject right there. Right, we've done this bit, so now over here, F17 and F16. I don't know. There's benefit. There's going to be a big cost benefit analysis there for a much more awake person, physically, mentally awake person, not my tired self, to do some calculations and figure out whether or not it's worth it. Although I assume that I would like, well, you know what? It's not assumption. I would very much like Britain to be launching their own rockets into space. Because the technological advancement we would gain from such a space program would be worth even having to charge someone for a quick hospital appointment. Because there's so much waste, so much waste. That if we tackled the waste properly, and started charging for minor things that aren't urgent, I think we'd save a hell of a lot of money. Although, again, I don't know anything. I'm not an expert. Not that the word expert has much meaning, because people find their own. No, Mr. Fujin Takuma, no. Because that would make all of the wealthy leave, and you can't hold them here by force, because if you did, that would be a basically fascist dictatorship, or, well, communist, socialist dictatorship, and that would probably cause an uprising in this country. Government bloat indeed. Especially when the people bloating the government are bloated people themselves. Physically bloated. Right, where are we at? Where am I at? G, C, and A. Let's do this one first. G7 and C15. C. Sí, senor. C15. C15. Go. I am very jealous, though. You guys do get. I'm mostly jealous for selfish reasons, because launching things into space is very cool, and I want to go. I want to watch the moon rocket launch in person. Got to do that. I need to get there. Figure out when they're doing the next Artemis thing. Try and book a holiday for that. Fly over there. Which side was which? I think. Yeah, that's that side, and that is this one. Yeah. Now G7. G7. Way round. But no. I had a really nice time in the pub post live event. I will say that much. There were lots of very cool people I met. Weird technically being a niche micro internet celebrity. It's a very weird feeling when people go up. Hello, are you Samson? Are you the Samson from that website? I was like, yeah, I push buttons behind the scenes. I don't have any worthwhile opinions, but I certainly push some buttons. Weird people knowing me, recognizing my face occasionally. Live in the beach near space. Oh, that's yet again. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous of that. Very jealous of that indeed. That'd be fantastic. Living on the beach. Oh, that's fantastic. You also ask the same question when I see you. Yeah. Don't worry about Mr. Fujin here. I know him IRL, so don't worry if he's If you think he's like assuming things or anything, it's fine. I know him IRL. He knows where I work. He knows my personal opinions on things. Right, that's these bits. A17. Right. Now I'm thinking about space. I'm thinking about space again. Ooh. What? There we go. Don't fall over. Don't fall away. Rotate. Is it like this? Yes. Keep me on my toes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Sure. You're very useful when we go to Japan, though, being able to speak Japanese, mostly. So I'll give you that. You're a helpful translator. No, I was not. Was I like that? I was not like that. Look, I'm nervous around meeting new people. Although technically you're not a new person. Look, sometimes when I'm not expecting someone to like be in front of me and I'm lost in thought, I can be like, oh, oh. Look, look, Luna. Next time I see you, it will be very different. I'll be much more polite and courteous. I will say hello back properly. I won't be caught off guard. It's all right. And hopefully I won't be busy with work next time. That's the other thing. You appeared when I'm super busy. Yeah. So now these have to go. What, like this? That goes in. Then this goes in like this. Oh, you know what? I am jealous. You went to Clarkson's farm. I have not been there yet myself. Well, if you went to Clarkson's farm, I do want to go there myself. Oh, hello, Valorn. How's it going? Were you at the live event, Valorn? Because I met so many people, but I was also quite drunk. So I think I met lots of people I knew. Lots of people said they watched my streams and they've seen me here in the past and know my voice. So I need to. Were you one of the people? Were you there? If not, it was someone else. I think. Oh, maybe I don't remember. I don't think I did see you. Now that I think about it, were you there? Probably not. If you were, and I saw you and I forgot, I do apologize. I got very drunk when we left the event space and went to the pub. Yeah, I'm very jealous. I need to go at some point. Hopefully when it's sunny. Need to find someone to take me. I could probably ask John myself. Although I'm not a woman, so I don't know if John would say yes. Oh yeah, I do remember. F17B9. F17B9. That was a joke, by the way. That was a joke. Do not worry. No. Put you down. F17. To be honest, I haven't really spoken too much to John recently. I spoke to him a lot when he left Lotus Eaters, but I haven't spoken to him much since. It was someone else. Yeah, no, there's a few people appeared and went, I watch your streams on YouTube, but your personal ones, not just Lotus Eaters. So I was like, oh, which username are you? And to be honest, I was so drunk at that point, I should have really written them down. Not that I'm good at remembering faces. If I meet you more than once though, then I'm pretty good. Then I'm good. Who's there right now then? No, I won't guess. Who is there? Yeah, John's cool. John is very cool. No, don't worry, Valorn. I've seen you. I know you are. Do not worry. I've seen you a few times at MCM London. At Comic Con. Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy my London Comic Con tickets. You have reminded me. What was I doing? Which step was I at? B9. B9. B is the shiny gold. I think. Yes, I was correct. It was shiny gold. Oh no, are you kidding? Dan. Wait, as in the Dan. This isn't Dan I know through work. This is a. Are you sure? No. It's not the Dan we know through work. It's a Dan from university. You know what, Mr. Fujin? I won't delve into any more details, but to think it took him that bloody long. If it's the Dan I'm thinking of. Different Dan. Yeah, different Dan. Don't worry. Oh, jeez. Oh, are you kidding? Has he left Falmouth yet? Ooh, sorry, chat. Bumping. Is he still going to the university, even though he's in like his mid-30s? Hanging around with 18-year-olds joining the Anime Society. Although I stopped getting notifications from the that Discord. I think I might turn them off. I can't remember. Yeah, no idea. You know what? Don't worry about it. We shouldn't be worrying about it. He shouldn't be hanging around young people in a University Freshers Week. Second-hand source. Well, I'm currently planning. I want to do a third trip. I'm thinking about doing a solo one. But I need to figure out how I can actually afford it this year. This goes in. Camera isn't focusing properly. Can we? That's a little better. Yeah, it is a little weird, isn't it? But you probably don't want to see it next February. Are you going to go to the Snow Festival? Well, you know what? I'll talk to you about that. I'll talk to you about that off stream. All right? I'll talk to you about that off stream. I'll save that. I'll save that for a more private environment. Yes, the Snow Festival sounds like a good idea. So I'll talk to you about that in private, off stream. You know what? Send me a Discord message, and I'll remind myself next time we're in a. Look, I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow because I do want to play some Final Fantasy 14. So I'll be online tomorrow. Or you know what? After the stream, I'll come on and do that. If people are around, I can come on and do that factory stuff. Because I admit I've been thinking about playing that more. Right, Roma, send me a Discord message. I'm pretty sure it will be cold in February. If there's a snow festival, I'm pretty sure it will be cold. If you get a press pass, though, do it. Okay, sorry, I'm going to scroll up. You might qualify for... But do you think they'll give me a press pass for my right-wing media organisation? I don't think they will. You know what? I don't think they will. Right, next step. L19, L29. I'll do those first. There we go. This is L2. Ah. No, February is a good time of year to go, I think. I think February is a really good time of year to go to Japan. I think it'll be less touristy than other times we've been. Is that? I put that in correctly? Have. Did I clean it up correctly? Oh, hello, Sebastian Poole 7134. Welcome to the stream. If you have alternate usernames, I don't see them because of the chat thing. But yes, welcome to the stream. We did have a good time. We had a fantastic time. Thank you again to everyone who did show up. We are in the process of editing together the footage from the live event. So if you missed it, stay tuned. We're going to have a video out at some point for subscribers on the website. So yes, if you're not subscribed on the main Lotus Eaters website, stay tuned. We will have the video, or at least what we've been able to salvage from our cameras turning off, for you guys subscribe to the website. So there you go. If you want to subscribe, if you're not subscribed, go and subscribe, and you can watch the playback of the most of the live event. Yeah, you know what? I'm honestly fine not doing a press pass, because that means I actually have to do press things. Whereas when I go to MCM, I'm just there to walk around and spend money on myself. I'm there to buy nerdy things. You're used to, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is hot indeed. Well, hot for here. I didn't fumble the cameras. I didn't. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I won't go into details, but I wasn't me. We'll probably find out when we edit it. You'll notice where the camera's cut, where they've obviously turned off. But you'll still get a really good video out of it, because most of it still was filmed. Or honestly, I'd suggest spring. I'm thinking about going either in August, September time for myself, so autumn, or well, I'll speak to you about going with you in winter, Mr. Fujin. But so you know what? I could try a summer. I know you went in summer all those years, like 2 years ago, and it was like you almost died because of heat exhaustion. This isn't sea. Why am I holding this? This isn't the Sea Runner. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Mr. Fujin. I can go multiple times. Although, admittedly, I've got other countries I do want to visit now. I do want to go to the United States at some point. C19, C19, C19. Oh, and my uncle who lives in Shanghai, I do want to go. Was that hot in March before I left for the UK? All right, all right. Yeah, August is pretty August would be pretty nuts, but I'm mostly thinking about flight prices, or that is summer holiday season. I am thinking about going though. I'm still thinking about it. Let's focus you on that. Come on, have a look. There we go. Oh, focus, camera. There you go. You can see that now. That's beginning to come together. Well, no, there's no specific events. I just want to go. I just want to go on holiday, to be honest. But I can plan February with you as well. But no, I'm thinking for my own solo trip. I've always wanted to do it. Doing a broad trip by myself, and Japan is easy because I know how everything works. I know how the curry restaurant. I know how Coco Ichibanya's ordering menu works. So I can easily go in there and eat there every day, if I'm so desperate for it. Yeah. No, I don't think it was a summer. My idea. Well, Southern US is on the list. Again, as I've said before, you have the Space Center in Alabama, and there's a big battleship as well I want to go and see. But yeah, summer is not. I don't think it's going to be summer. Yeah, no, it won't be summer. It won't be summer. Summer holidays, I'm probably going to stick to Europe because I can deal with Europe in the summer. Look, I don't think I'm going to be doing one of those drinking sessions again, unless our mutual acquaintance hasn't completely fobbed me off. I still need to apologise to him, to be honest. Right. B15 and A16, C17. Where have I put those? C17 up at the top. Yes, C17. B15. One. There we go. What's Samson drunk like? Well, there's a couple of stages. Mr. Fujin has been the recipient of gone too far Samson. Usually that involves I've only done that twice in my entire life, by the way. Gotten so drunk where I don't remember what's happened. Usually I'm very good. I'm very good at knowing my limit, stopping when I'm ahead, drinking water. Like Saturday, I drank a lot, but I was also drinking lots of water, lots of soft drinks, pacing myself. Yeah. The trouble is, when there's a Japanese man next to you who keeps handing you bottles of warm sake and soju over and over and over again, and then you don't remember the vomiting, that's pretty bad. But again, I've only done that twice. But I think most people who drink get to that stage once they realise. It's basically, you don't know how drunk you are until you hit the bad limit. Till you hit the limit. And I've only ever done that twice in my life, again, because I'm very responsible. Most of the time, I'm pretty good. I do like myself a good whiskey and a slow drink. I tell you this now, I do not like going out to the club. That's not me at all. That's all. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I like relaxed, casual drinks, slow drinking in a bar. Relaxed drinking in a pub with friends, nothing serious going on, 1 or 2 pints, relaxed. That's my idea of a good time. Again, the only times I've done the vomiting is when when people have been handing me alcohol, not through my own volition. So I'll defend myself. I'll keep defending myself. You guys get me out. I'll probably tell the full story, but I think I only vomited in the second situation because of all the raw fish I was also eating at the same time. Because sushi and sake Only good if you're having a small amount of each. Too much of both. No. Swing dancing, that's something we definitely don't have here in the United Kingdom. Sounds like fun, though, I will admit. Look, okay, I can do more than two, but I like relaxing. I like relaxing with a little bit of alcohol. 4 or 5 pints is a good amount. I need a runner, a runner. A16. Where is that? This one here. Is that undergated? Yes, it is. Oh gosh, no. I honestly do feel a little bit ashamed of it because it's I'm not usually like that when I'm drunk. Usually I control myself. And again, I've remembered every single time I've ever been drunk ever, aside from 2, and that's only 2 out of the many times I've drunk alcohol. Although admittedly, getting drunk in a bar in Japan was on my bucket list. It's undergated as well. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's undergated. Ooh. Oh, that's off camera. Hold on. Chat, you need to tell me if my hands are going off camera, because I'm focused on actually building the model kit. Going in my own little world. It's quite nice in here. Nice in here, my own little world. Can't even bloody see this. 16, 17. Yeah. That? No. How have I got that wrong? This? Ah. This. Look, the experience is in a bucket, but it won't happen again. It won't happen again. Because next time I'm going to be drinking sensibly. My fault for not having a woman to control me drinking. This one. Maybe that's what would fix me. When it's not the lads failing to control me, failing to keep my power levels down. You know what? I can. Oh yes, that's a good idea. That's a great idea, Samson. Obfuscate responsibility for the mishaps drinking onto the 2 friends who were with me who failed to stop it happening. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. This is a great idea. Fantastic. Oh gosh, Bristol. No, don't get me one from Bristol, please. Too many people in Bristol. Too the people from Bristol. Oh, yeah, no, I'll leave it at that. But Bristol, gosh. G8. G8. This one at the top. Ugh. Ow. I just sliced my own finger. Ow. Ah. Okay, no. It only nicked the surface. No blood. This one. That. Yes. Then. Gosh. Pull this one back and then. On like this. Yes. All right. That's that done. I'm very good at that. Very good at hurting myself in the process of making these things. I've got all sorts of little scars all over my hands. Where's the big one? Oh, you can't really see it anymore. There's like a slightly discolored like L shape here. I don't know if this camera's picking up at all. Maybe almost. That's when a chisel went through my hand. Yeah, exactly. Mike, you're correct. If you're not slicing layers of skin off, you're not really modeling, are you? No. And this is easy. I don't even need to glue stuff here. This is just snap fit parts. I mean, the Japanese are really good at making highly technical snap fit parts, but you know, you know what? When I'm done building this Gundam kit, I've got the Lego Artemis rocket to build. That'll be the next series of buildings I do. Then here's my next project. Chaos Space Marines. That will be the next project, and I'm going to be slicing my hand open building these guys, although admittedly I'll probably only like build the arm, paint the arm. You can still huff the bottle. That's what this good stuff is for. Very, very good and sniffable. I'm not addicted to smelling glue. No. One moment, chat. Oh. Fantastic. The Japanese know how to make some good stuff. Oh. Right, that's woken me up. Right, this side again. A22, C18, and B14. C18, C18. This one at top. Oh, it's already come off the runner. Blood for the Blood God, indeed. Although, which Chaos God do the Red Corsairs follow? I couldn't actually tell you that. I haven't really researched the lore yet. They looked cool when they announced them, so I bought them. If you know which Chaos Gods they follow, please let me know. I would like to learn the lore without having to spend £100 buying the box set of books that come with it. Although admittedly I'll probably end up doing that. Because Games Workshop have me trapped. I'm trapped. Help. This is a call for help. Games Workshop are holding me hostage. They keep releasing cool model kits that I can't not buy. A22. Look, anything for the bit. Anything for the bit. I'm learning the ways of being a comedy genius from Nick at work. Admittedly, I did see his Britain's Got Talent performance on YouTube from ages ago. I would recommend going and watching that. It is a bit weird having proper real comedians in the office. They follow chaos undivided. Could you care to explain that for us? Could you explain that for the class, Gimli? Please explain that for the class. I'm very new to learning chaos lore. It's got me thinking. Oh, you know, I could. Oh, you know, no, I'll keep that secret. I won't say it. Learn from suffering. That's why I'm such good. That's why I'm good at comedy. I've suffered a lot. Yee. You suffer a lot. Learn from the suffering. That's how you make fun. You make fun of the dark shit. Dark, awful things. That's how you get proper, true comedy. Learning how to pull the light from the darkest of moments. That sounds like a film script, but I pulled that from my own brain. B18. No. B14. Yes, pardon. Followers of chaos, undivided, venerate the force of chaos itself, seeing the 4 major chaos gods as a single pantheon to be worshipped equally. That's the chaos I can get behind. Maybe. You mean your ass? No. No. I haven't suffered anything relating to that throughout my life. That's something I've not suffered through. Oh wait, no. No, okay. I'm tired. Sorry. You meant pulling the phrase out of my ass. Yes, that's exactly what you meant. Again, I've essentially been given jet lag by only having like 2 hours sleep after the live event. You know what? You can you can blame. You can blame Annie Moss in the arena chat or in the Lotus Eaters live chat. She found me and Pete when we were talking, and bought us drinks. Oh, and then a few other but like a whole group of known Lotus Eaters subscribers found us, and she bought us all drinks. They bought us all drinks. I can't. You know what? I can't even remember how many people brought us drinks now. I just know it was a lot. There was a few others. I need to talk to Fegan Scotty guy. I forgot I needed to talk to him about something. Oh well. There's a few other known names from our gold tiers I forgot. I talked to so many cool people. We have lots of just normal, regular people in our audience. It's weird. It feels weird. It feels very weird to have such cool people around us. G8. Trying to imagine Pete drunk. Yeah. He's great. To be honest, I don't think any of us are bad drunk. Firas drunk was fun. Although he wasn't too drunk. But he was talking real stuff about Christianity when he was drunk. Think like historical facts about the church and the Pope and stuff with one group of people when I was just standing behind him listening. He's like, oh, I don't know any of this. To be fair, I don't know much about Christian history. I need to really. Something I do want to learn about, to be honest. I need to find someone who's willing to sit there and just tell me things. Listen, I'd be willing to listen. Sit and I'm very good at listening. Very, very good at listening. Need someone to listen to. Right. That's that done. Nate, you know what? I didn't see much of him after the actual event ended, so I actually don't know, and that's the only time I've seen him drinking. A19. who else? Who else? Who else was there getting pissed? Only half of us went to. Actually, you know what? A lot of us did go to the what's it called? Shill his car channel more. You know what? Yeah, non-political. Shill the car channel. I can get behind that. That in place. God, I need to look closer. So what you're seeing here is quite the distance from my actual head, because right above this is a giant camera, and that's about a fist, like 2 fists away from my head, because I'm having to poke around the camera. Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm head back in the camera now. Ow. Move you back. Oh, no, there's my legs. You can see slithers of my legs. No, that's too saucy. Too saucy for YouTube. Get banned for being a pornographer. No, there we go. Well, you know what? Let's zoom in a tad as well. There we go. Right. I need to learn more about cars, to be honest. Still don't technically have a driver's license. Just because it's so... There's about 200,000 plus more people in the Reading Test Centre area than there technically should be for various reasons I won't get into here. Yes, I've got real life legs. I need to use them more, to be honest. I'm going to be using them at the gym next week. I need to get back on hitting my weight loss targets. I don't know, Luna. There's some women out there. They thirst over seeing arms when people go sleeveless on the podcast. Good. Well, yeah, I don't want to qualify as OnlyFans whore. No, thank you. No, thank you. Pretty much about cars, Project Vinky. Yeah, all right. Oh, sorry, I keep jogging the bloody camera. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing with this? Ooh, zoom in. There we go. Chat, you can stare at this finished piece for a moment while I move something around in the background. One momento, uno momento. I think I have seen the channel or place with it somewhere. I've heard the name. I know I've heard the name somewhere. One moment. All right. No, that's the focus pull ring. I don't want to do that. I want to zoom out. No, legs. There we go. Now we're completely off kilter. There we go. Simpinu has been destroyed. Right, you know what? R.I.P. My condolences. Feel free. You know what? Feel free. Feel free to continue simping for myself. Chat. This is an open offer to all of you. You may simp at will for myself. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Right. Moving on. Model building. Getting back to model building. Let's do some interactive zooming in innings and outings. Right. B12. F18, A15, but A15 needs a sticker. I'll do that bit first. A15 and metallic 3D sticker 8. Right. That, I think, is going to be... It's alright. It's alright. That's not something I mind. Don't worry about it. To be fair, the last relationship I was in, he was about the same age, I think. Might have been 1 or 2 years younger, but same difference. That's fine. I'll allow it. I will allow it. Not a problem for me. Is it this one, number 8? No, it's not these. Oh, Valicurnal, welcome to the stream. I hope you've enjoying it so far. Well, good. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Yes, it feels weird to have people watching, to be honest. But no, usually the regulars. So it's cool to see new faces. It's cool to see new faces. It's not always model building. Mostly it's gaming. I've been doing a lot of Helldivers recently, so you'll probably see more Helldivers this week. Oh, I'm going to be playing some Metal Gear 2, the second Metal Gear game released in the 80s. That will be happening soon, very, very soon. Ooh, because I've played the first Metal Gear game. I played Metal Gear 1, and then I didn't manage to get myself to enjoy it, so I'm just going to move straight on after an hour of that to Metal Gear 2, and then I'm going to properly play a full playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 1, mostly because the 2D top-down graphics, they're really hard to wrap my head around. Because this is why I'm not too fussed with women being older than me. It's because in my mind I'm spiritually like 10 years older than I am. I'm not sure why, but I like things that from that era. Right. What am I doing? I'm distracting myself. You see, yeah. Other people are happy. That's fine. You know what? If other people are happy, I can be happy for you. What am I doing? A15. That's what I'm doing. You know what, Valorn? Yeah, why not? Why not? As long as the feeling's mutual and it isn't like a 20-year age difference, I think there's no problem with that. I mean, personally, I don't have a problem with that. God, I think thinking about all of my celebrity crushes now, most of them are about 5-10 years older than I am. All the new Zoomer celebrities are just awful. Yeah, okay, yeah. Glimley, you're correct as well. You're very correct. But no, all the hobbies I have, all the things I enjoy doing, films I enjoy watching, books I enjoy reading, they're all things that were relevant like 10, 15 years ago. So all the Zoomers don't like the things I like. Even people my age are like, oh, what things I like. That's all right. Grand Prix 13 years. See, that's fine. I still think 13 years is more than fine. It's when you get to like 20 years and you start getting into the Emmanuel Macron phase. Like Emmanuel Macron's wife is like 30 years older than he is. That is, she could literally be his mother and then some. That's like that just shouldn't be a thing. No. That's fine. Let's not talk about that anymore. I don't want to even visualize Emmanuel Macron's. What are we talking about? Age. I think we got onto age gap romance. Romance is there for a second. Let's move on. No, I'm supposed to be building Gunpla A15. 8. Number 8. Ooh, am I doing this? Yes, I'm doing this correctly. Come on. Oh, it's out of focus. Sorry, chat. Oh, is it focusing? I mean, you can't really tell because it's really zoomed out. Let's zoom in for this. Go, that's the tiny... Ah! Come on, camera. Do I have to manually do it? Come on. Can you see that? Tiny little red sticker. Yeah, you know what? Fine. I'll allow any messages sent before this ultimatum. I'll allow it. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, this is not in focus. Yeah, it's the camera, not me. You see, this again. I'll go back to it one more time because I'm spiritually older than myself. I'm spiritually a boomer in many ways, but not really a boomer. Just someone who's about like 5-10 years out of existence paradox. Or I don't know what. There's a phrase for it. Look, if I could have grown up about 5 to 10 years before I did, I would be very happy right now. Mostly because all the things I enjoy are older things, slightly older things than myself. Like I really enjoy playing games like World of Warcraft or the older Elder Scrolls games. Things that came out when I was way too young to enjoy them properly. Things I wish I would have been slightly older when they to be well. Things I wish I would have been slightly older, or well, what's the word? Sentient, properly sentient when these things released, so I could actually enjoy them. Right, B12. Yes, that's Vaughn. I think that's correct. Like Linkin Park, I really enjoy Linkin Park. Like metal, rock music, all that kind of stuff, all that stuff from the early 2000s. I wish I would have been a little older than like 3 years old in 2003. Basically, if I'd been like 7 or 8, even 10 years old, then that would have been fantastic. I know that makes me feel young, but to be honest, that was 26 years ago. So it's young. It feels young for me, but really, that is a long time ago now. Sorry if I've made anyone feel old with that. I feel old myself now, which is why it's okay for me to find older women than myself attractive. I've stopped playing gacha trash games, to be honest. I used to play more of them about 5 years ago, but I sort of realized how much of my gaming time was being wasted playing them, like seriously wasted. So I've been unable to like enjoy them. I broke free of the Matrix. You were 20 and I'm sorry, Gimli. My condolences. Admittedly, was you were you're all good ages for that. Oh, I wish. 11 in 2003. The culture that was being produced then, you were the perfect age to enjoy things like Lord of the Rings, the Star Wars prequel films. Oh, Linkin Park. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. I'm being very sincere right now. I enjoy things from that era way more than the stuff we get now. Even film. Pirates of the Caribbean. The Disney animated films from back then are so much better than what we're getting. So much better than what we're getting at the moment. F18. Video games, all video. If I was forced to choose between video games from the 2020s and the 2010s or the early 2000s takes the entire cake. So jealous of the people who got to grow up then. Although, admittedly, being given a PlayStation 2 as my first ever gaming console and growing up with that gave me access to a lot of those games. So, I think so, Valorn. Oh, I can't tell. I need to look at this closer. One moment. Oh, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. That Lad's Hour we did was one of the most enjoyable ones we've done. And oh, you know what? That's what I can do. I'm gonna read tomorrow if I don't stream. I'm going to play some Final Fantasy 14 on my laptop and watch Black Pearl. That's something I can do. I'm gonna watch Black Pearl. Yeah. Oh, older Disney. Oh, I'm still so jealous. Oh, not fair. Not fair. In like this. Don't want to snap anything. Getting the rod in the hole. Yeah. I think that's in correctly. Oh yeah, yeah, same, yeah, okay. Anime is an entirely another league. All the stuff being produced in the 90s and 2000s. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I wouldn't worry. Don't worry. If my, Luna, my best bit of advice is if you're burnt out on something and it's not anything. This is for anything. Sometimes it's best to just move on. Get over something. This is what I stopped doing with gacha games and playing shooter games. I found myself forcing myself to enjoy something, or something I used to enjoy was becoming a chore. All of that stuff. Honestly, sometimes for your own mental health and for oh, what else did I have this with? I had Yeah, it was honestly the biggest thing for me was video games and reading certain kinds of honestly certain kinds of manga. I found myself I was forcing myself to continue doing things I really didn't want to do, and as soon as I stopped doing those things, I had a much more positive outlook on life. So honestly, just stop doing things and seeing how that changes your life. Brilliant. Because if you stop doing a thing and realize, oh, my life hasn't changed at all, or my mental health has improved, or anything like that, honestly, sometimes taking a step back, taking a long break from something is honestly worth it. Oh, old anime. You know what? I could do is just do a stream at some point soon where all I do is just talk about the show, like the anime shows I watch. I could do a proper weeb out stream. Maybe get Harry online for that, or force one of the other hosts to join me, and I can get them to watch some weeby content. Although I would also say I'm more of an Orientalist myself, not because we are being okay. I've been doing some actual research on this, about what the definition of a weeaboo is. For a piece of premium Lotus Eaters content that you may see in the near future if you're a subscriber to the website. Stay tuned for that. I'm trying to lose quite a bit more weight before I do that, but yes, I would like to do a weeb stream. We do a weeb stream. I could make a new My Anime List account and just make a bunch of recommendations. Vlorn, as you've said in the past, you might need to remind me which one that is in DMs, but I am looking for more conventions to go to. Proper anime weeb out stream. I've got a lot of weeb things. I mean, I've been to Japan twice. I've been to many weeb shops in person. Akihabara, rip off, but fantastic. Of course, yeah. Luna, who'd you take me for? Of course, it's on the bloody list. Of course, bloody love that show. Admittedly, I haven't watched it in about a decade, so I need to go back and watch it. Probably less than a decade, more be like 5-6 years. But oh, that's something I could rewatch. So at the moment, I'm rewatching all of One Piece. But that's from us made me nostalgic now. A really good recommendation. I do appreciate that. I like it when I get core memory unlocked or core memory, whatever the thing is, whatever the meme is. Watching, because I watched the Full Metal Alchemist, the normal one, before they did Brotherhood. I watched all of that first. I then watched Death Note for the first time. Then I found out that Brotherhood existed and went back in time. Not back in time. I then went back and watched all of Brotherhood and went, what have I done? What have I done? Why would I put myself through the regular Full Metal Alchemist when Brotherhood existed? Brotherhood was so much better. So much better. I need to buy I could buy a Blu-ray. That's something I could do. Don't watch FMA. Watch Brotherhood. Just watch Brotherhood. It's manga accurate. It doesn't go off on weird tangents. It's good. It's good. Although, admittedly, you can still watch the original FMA without many problems. But when Brotherhood exists, there isn't any real reason other than, I guess, nostalgia sake. Yes, One Piece is very long. I've been watching it on and off for like 3 weeks now. I've been watching other things at the same time, but B12. But yeah, I'm about 270 episodes in. Not B12. B13. Yes, I've watched One Punch Man season 1. Admittedly, I forgot to send you a message saying thank you for that gift. It's been a long time since I've watched it. It's honestly that season 1. I did watch it a long time ago when it came out on Crunchyroll, but rewatching it on DVD. Oh, fantastic. What a fantastic show season 1 is. Madhouse, some of the best animators on the planet when they're not forcing CGI slop down our throats with their Overlord adaptations. But no, Madhouse season 1. They gave the that one whoever directed the anime, they gave him fantastic. I'm never going to watch season 3 unless they reanimate it. No, I refuse. Season 2 was all right, but they did it so badly. I'm actually, you know what? That's actually made me angry. White Rider, you've made me angry. Well, that's the thing. The guy who animated season 1, they could easily get him back and make him redirect seasons 2 and 3 again. But I don't think it'll ever happen. It'll cost too much money for a series that isn't that popular in Japan. It's a lot more popular in the West than they realised, which is why I think they've been able to continue it. But it's just another good series over in Japan. Oh. Think of the gods this is. No, One Punch season 1, honestly, one of the best animes ever made. And I say that without hesitation. Easily top 10 animes to show your friend who's never watched anime before how amazing it is. I feel like such a weeb talking like this, but it's so much fun. Honestly, One Punch Man season 1. If you are a non-anime enjoyer, you will like One Punch Man season 1. Just go and watch it. It's bloody fantastic. F119. Ooh, arm shot, chat. Arm shot. F119. Captain Future. I know of it. I've never watched it myself. Oh, it would make a good lads hour. I'm not sure who I'd get to actually sit in on that though. Harry would sit on it. Josh wouldn't. Carl wouldn't. You know what? I don't think anyone other than Harry would. Oh, Bible on. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to send me those things you wanted to send me. Right, don't snap. Don't snap this piece. Don't snap this piece, Sam. You've got this. Don't snap it. Don't snap the... Don't snap the piece. Don't force it in. That's what she said. Don't force it in. Oh, hey. Oh, it hurts. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you can see that, but I've just made an indent in my finger where I pushed in the plastic too hard, and that hurts. Ow. Ow. The things I do to entertain you, chat. The things I do. What happens when I've got no oversight? Ah, falling off. You stay on. Right. That's this bit almost done. C20. We're moving a lot slower today because chat, you've been absolutely bloody fantastic and fun to chat with today. You guys have been great. Really appreciate you being here. Honestly, I didn't realize how much fun it is for streamers to sit there and just chat with people about anything. But yeah, you guys are great. Thank you so much for watching. You're going to get nothing but praise here. You know what, chat? I asked if you guys would simp for me earlier. And when I can, in fact, simp for you, the viewer. I ask nothing of you other than liking and subscribing. Maybe donating if you're feeling generous, but that obviously isn't necessary because I've got a full-time job and don't need the money. But it is help. Every little does help. Most of it goes towards a travel fund. Where does that... Is that like this? Yes. In. Oh, Tanya the Evil. That's a show. I'm so happy they're doing a season 2. Ooh, I like that military alt history stuff. Yes. Oh, one of my favorite. Honestly, one of my favorite animes. I think I might put it up there with top 10. Top 10 modern shows. You know what? I've got 2 different top 10s. Top 10 older classic animes, and then top 10 new 21st century stuff. The sort of dividing line in between I can't quite separate. Tanya the Evil, Saga of Tanya the Evil, definitely top 10 for me. Just due to how unique and interesting it is. The action is great, the animation is great, the story unique and interesting. No Western series would dare reincarnate an brute and like an awful person, an awful office worker man into the body of a small child and then force them to fight on the front lines of a magical version of World War One. No Western author would do that, and it's just so good because of it, and because it also doesn't do anything weird with the age of the female main character, which is all I also find refreshing. They haven't done anything weird with that. It's just the fact that it's a child soldier. There you go, child soldiers. Right. I think that that's the waste unit complete. Or more or less complete. That means what I can do now... not do that. Let's put that back on. That's the reverse. Annoying they didn't put any armor pieces on top of those bits that are falling off, but... right, chat. On it goes. There we go. Progress is being made. Yes. Yes, refreshing, very refreshing view towards communists. Blow them up. The only good communist, am I right? Am I right, chat? The only good communist? Any more than that would probably be Fed posting, although I did just say blow them up, but that doesn't necessarily mean kill them. And it could be blow them up on the internet or in Minecraft. I would never Fed post about communists. Although communists aren't human. So you know what? Sorry, chat. Got me thinking about communists. The Soviet communists destroyed the quarter of my family that was living in East Germany. After the Second World War, their lives were destroyed by the communists. And honestly, I don't think you could ever find me saying anything good about them ever. Same, by the way, goes for the other sides of those wars as well. Although, yeah, I've got nothing good to say about Nazi Germans either. Even when I know a portion of my family may have had Wehrmacht soldiers from the Second World War. Yes, Luna, exactly. Yes, I 100% agree. Right. Legs. What's the time? We have... How long have I been streaming for? Hour and a half. I can go a bit longer. That's what she said. I can go a bit longer. Right. That's a lot of frames. Ooh, let's go with... You know what? I'll just keep going. I will do... Or do I? Maybe I end for today and get an early night, reset myself, and do more streams later in the week. You know what? Chat? I think I might end it here for today. I could go on for another 2 hours. However, I have only had about 4 or 5 hours sleep in the last 30 hours, so I think I'm going to get an early night. I'm going to go and watch some more One Piece and then have an early night. So I think I'll leave it there. Things are coming together. Things are indeed coming together. Oh, yes, I do want to go to Dresden. Dresden's on the list. Being a quarter German myself, I would very much like to go and visit Germany. There's a lot of really cool places. Oh, I could play some Helldivers. I don't need to stream Hell. I could play Helldivers off stream. I could do that. You know what? I'll think about that. I am going to end the stream though. I am going to end the stream because I need to stop thinking about talking to the public. Yeah, I'm going to relax. Might hit you up for some Helldivers very shortly though. Ooh, might do that. Could be a good way to decompress. But yeah. I've been told Dresden does need a little bit of time. But yes, chat, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave my stream there. I've had a good day at work. Very tiring, but good day at work. Thank you very much to everyone who came to see us live in Swindon at the Mecca. It was a very fun event. We are going to be doing a lot more of that very, very soon. Well, not very soon, actually. You'll be waiting a little while before the next live event, but it'll happen. We'll do another one at some point. This one was quite a good success, so stay tuned for that. As for my own streams, my non-Lotus Eaters streams, if I don't stream tomorrow, more of this, I am going to definitely return on Thursday for what's it bloody called? Hold on, let me show you. I'll put the thumbnail on screen. Hold on. Properties, browse, desktop. Where is it? There it is. Metal Gear 2. I'm playing the second Metal Gear game. We played the first one about 2 weeks ago. I found it wasn't quite for me, even though I like older things. This was from the 80s, and honestly, games have moved so far on from the 80s that I do need to play something a little bit more modern. But I will be playing Metal Gear 2 to try it out for the first time, and then be moving on to Metal Gear Solid 1, probably the stream after that. because I'm only playing these to get the experience of how they are and just get a little bit of it. I'm going to probably spend ages watching a YouTube lore video on the first 2 games because they're cool, but I just don't think they're for me. Mostly just because they're so bloody difficult and I don't have time to spend like 100 hours learning how to play them properly. I've got too many other cool things to do with my life. But yes. Stay tuned for that on Thursday. If not, I'll be doing more modelling. I may do some Helldivers tomorrow. I'm feeling some Helldivers streaming. But yeah. So stay tuned for that, and I think I will leave it there. Good night. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you have liked the stream, please leave a like somewhere down here. Might be about here or about here. I don't know. Leave a like. Comment as well. Commenting helps the algorithm immensely. And there is also a donation link in the description below if you are feeling very generous, as I'm not partnered on YouTube and can't take super chats. So that donation link is the only way if you have any spare pennies, the only place you can do it. But yes, thank you very much. Otherwise, chat, I appreciate you being here. You've been excellent company in the stream today, so thank you very much again. And yes, I meant what I said about various topics earlier, so take of that what you will. Yes, I will see you later, chat. Good night, and thank you for watching. You know what? I'll play the ending music for once. I haven't done that for the last couple of streams because I've been too tired, but I'm going to play the ending music once, and you can watch me press the end button. There we go. Goodbye, chat. See you next time.